Alright, so it turns out most people don't actually know a lot about colorblindness. So here's what it's like to be colorblind. First of all, I'm red-green colorblind, which means those colors can get confusing sometimes. Now, I don't go around telling people that I'm colorblind, and I'm pretty sure not a lot of people do. Which is probably why people are so clueless about it, given that about 8% of all men are colorblind. So when someone does find out I'm colorblind, it's usually because I identified a color wrong in front of them. Now, when this happens, their first reaction is usually to correct me, and then they just stare at me like I'm retarded or something. So then I have to explain to them, yeah, I'm actually colorblind. And then it's just like their fucking jaw drops, and they just don't believe me. So then they do this thing where they start pointing at things and asking what color everything is. And if I correctly identify a few, it's like they get disappointed and don't actually believe that I'm colorblind. Yeah, well, it just means that I get certain colors mixed up. It doesn't actually mean everything's in black and white. Sometimes I try and just explain it by saying, I just can't see red. And so some people take that literally and will be like, so you can't see this apple? Well, of course I can fucking see the apple. I can't see the color. It's not fucking invisible. So once they understand this, they still don't understand, so they continue just pointing at things. This time it's usually red or green things to try and trip me up. One of the common ones is when they ask what color the grass is. Like, obviously the grass is green, you don't have to fucking see it to know that. Oh no, but what color do you see? Well, if I knew what fucking color I saw, I wouldn't be colorblind, would I? So at this point, they usually still don't get it, so I end up having to pull up fucking Microsoft Paint or something and throw some colors next to each other so I can show them what looks the same to me. And doing that usually helps them understand it a lot better. Although it still usually blows their mind when they see two colors that I can't tell apart. So that's usually enough for most people to get it and actually leave me alone. And once you get that initial understanding out of the way, that's when you can start having some fun with it. Because even though you couldn't have explained it any better, people still won't understand. So whenever someone who knows you're colorblind does anything color related, for example if they send you a highlighted document, some people will be like, oh shit, sorry, can you see the color? Like, yes, it's a fucking black and white document with bright yellow highlighting. Even if I was fucking black and white colorblind, I could still see the difference in colors. Or the stupidest ones are when people are like, alright, everyone grab a red shirt. Oh wait, you can't see red. Can you see this shirt? What? I'm fucking colorblind. I don't have X-ray vision. I can't see through fucking clothes. But the best times, yeah, are when people do something color related, but they don't mention your colorblindness. So now you can bring it up, even if it's not a problem. And then they'll be like, oh shit, sorry. I forgot you were colorblind. And then you end up getting special treatment or something. Honestly, I'm sure if I told my boss I couldn't see the white lines in the parking lot, I'd probably get my own personal parking spot. Alright, so what's it actually like to be colorblind? Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be colorblind, would I? What's it like being not colorblind? To me, everything just looks normal. I don't know what it's like because I have nothing to compare it with. I can probably imagine reds look a lot more fucking annoying to most people, which is partly why I love wearing red so much. But other than that, it's not really a problem. You know, the computer pretty much tells you what color everything is anyway, although it still was pretty interesting in art class when I used to paint purple skies. The easiest way to imagine what it's like to be colorblind is to just download a Colourblind Vision app. I don't know how well this one works, obviously, because I'm already fucking colorblind, so it just makes me double colorblind or something. I don't know, but the reviews look good, so it probably works. Another way is to just use a photo editing program like Paint.net, and adjust the colors to just drop the reds on everything. I don't know the exact amount to drop it by, obviously, but it's not exactly 100% because I can still see some reds and things. I usually just say drop it by about half. So for example, you take the RGB and just drop the R value by about halfway. That basically just makes the red part of any color more black, or less bright. So a straight red just looks like a darker red, yellow looks like bright green, and so on. Alright, so now you know what it's like to be colorblind, you can stop acting like a dickhead when you find out. And if you can think of any other colorblind shit that happens to you, feel free to share it in the comments.